Okay, so in this video, we're going to go over scope creep and how to avoid it. Scope creep is something that happens in all projects, and it is the #1 reason they go down the toilet. So let's avoid that. So we've gone through the process of ideating and developing and discussing all kinds of things over the last month, and we created a proposal. That proposal was agreed on, and that proposal has phases in it. So right now, we're focused on phase 1. Of the website development, and the website development is kind of a big project, and we have quite a lot to do. So if we're going to hit our May 15th deadline, so I'd like to target everyone's attention to getting familiar with Trello and using it as our main communication tool for getting through the project by May 15th. So I've done some introduction to the main website Trello board, but I'm just going to let you know this is all written from the proposal as agreed. So I've tried to capture all the tasks that I could think of. There are certainly tasks missing, tasks that you know of that you need to write down and make a card for. So I want to encourage you all to come to this board and look through everything and take ownership of certain things. Elaborate on what you need and what you are looking for, and make sure that we have this project plan clear for May 15th. Then the other thing that's going on is we're still all ideating and coming up with really great discoveries about what's possible and what we can do, but we need to recognize that all that ideation needs to, for the most part, go into phase 2 now. So all of these things can happen after May 15th, after we complete everything that we said we're going to do in the proposal. Sorry, my voice is a little scratchy today. So this is phase 1. This is phase 2. Phase 3 is after May 2016. So these are things that really can't be done right now but need to be captured somewhere. So please capture all of these ideas here. The other idea capture location that's really important is the blog content capture place. So this is, to keep a really interesting blog going, you have to develop an editorial calendar and foresight. Who are we going to interview? Who are we going to ask to guest post? What kind of post should we be doing in 2 months? That kind of thing. So this board here is especially for the blog and especially for content for the site in general that we need to be producing. So, for instance, we were reading the emails this morning, and Annabelle and Vicky came up with the idea to do an Ask Annabelle weekly short Q&A video. I think that's a terrific idea, and it's going to be quick to produce. There's no reason we shouldn't be loading those to a YouTube channel right now. We can link to them easily, so that's a quick and dirty idea that we can take care of before phase 1 or during phase 1 if we get everything else done that we've outlined. So maybe we'll move that over once we get everything else done on phase 1. But for now, what I'd like you guys to do is get yourself the mobile version of Trello, so the Apple version or the Android version, and just use that constantly to capture ideas for the blog or for the website for phase 2 or phase 3. So what we're trying to do here is keep the 30,000 level view, keep accountable to the ideas that we're generating, which are tremendous. I mean, the energy is so great. Let's make sure we capture it all. And let's make sure that it's usable information so that others can follow through and help you on it, and so that when we bring new people onto the team, they can instantly get the overview of what's going on and where they might plug in and be useful. Just let's make sure that we understand each other's ideas and what they need to what kind of support they need to get that idea done. So here's another idea: guest bloggers to invite. We might invite Bill McKibben to write an article on his experience of the challenge if he did it. We might ask another member to do the same. Let's say that Donna has some experience that's really important for spring gardeners and we want to move her up. You're going to prioritize by moving the card up. Okay, so that's how we avoid scope creep. That's how we address all the ideas that we're generating, and that's how we make sure that we have this site up and running and working, tested by May 15th. So I hope this is helpful. I hope it gives you an idea of how I think about Trello and how to use it, and I hope it gives you inspiration to jump in, and if you want to make your own board for a sub project that's big and you could use some visibility on it, that's great. So for instance, we have a Healing Your Relationship with Money course that I made for Vicky. I don't know if she wants to do that. It was just a trying out the tool. So you guys can make your own boards here. I was trying something here. You can ignore it. I'm probably going to delete that card. So to wrap up, let's stay focused on the red cards for now and capturing all of our other ideas so they don't get lost. All right? Take care, everybody.